Vulgar Uplander, where the metaverse meets real life. A place where we speak our minds, no sugarcoating, just a raw vibe. Don't be fooled by what you see, this channel's not for the faint of heart. We dive deep into the unknown, tearing down walls right from the start. The vulgar Uplander may shock, but never judge a book by its cover. This is the space where anything goes, no limits, no filter, just flow. Embrace the chaos, let your true self show. The vulgar Uplander is here to shake things up. Buckle up, let's ride and never give up. Digital realm, exploring what's beyond the screen. Unafraid to speak our minds, uncovering truths that need to be seen. The vulgar Uplander speaks the unspeakable, challenges the status quo. In this ever-evolving metaverse where possibilities flow. Say what you mean what you say. This is the space where anything goes, no limits, no filter, just flow. Embrace the chaos, let your true self show. The vulgar Uplander is here to shake things up. Buckle up, let's ride and never give up. Anything goes, no limits, no filter, just flow. Embrace the chaos, let your true self show. The vulgar Uplander is here to shake things up. Buckle up, let's ride and never give up. This is the space where anything goes, no limits, no filter, just flow. Embrace the chaos, let your true self show. The vulgar Uplander is here to shake things up. Buckle up, let's ride and never give up. This is the space where anything goes, no limits, no filter, just flow. Embrace the chaos, let your true self show. The vulgar Uplander is here to shake things up. Buckle up, let's ride and never give up.
What's up, everybody? How's it going? OGKILLA, can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
Oh, thank God. I had that mic issue again, and so I just disconnected it, and I'm just going to go off my webcam mic today because I don't know what the fuck the problem is. But anyway, we're here. This is, the vulgar Uplander. We're here with x707xOGKILLA. What's up, man? How are you today?
What's up, y'all? I'm doing good. TGIF.
TGI.
Off work. Couldn't be happier to be here.
Yeah. Dude, it's been a long time. We haven't seen each other in like 6 months, it seems like. Maybe 7.
Yeah, somewhere in there. July.
Yeah, since Genesis week where we met, I guess.
Crashing carts and having fun.
Yeah, we fucked some shit up.
That's what we do, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't not have fun and fuck shit up, so might as well do both.
Yeah. How did you fare at the go-karting? I don't remember. Dude, that was a blur.
It was me and Jen Skrilla, and we were going pair to pair there. I think he got me, but I think I was like 9th. I didn't do anything fancy. You know, I was trying, but I guess there's better racers out there than me.
I guess so.
That's why I don't compete in the Upland Racing League, you know. So.
Really? You don't care about the Upland Racing League at all? It's not your thing?
No, I do. I just don't feel confident enough to race with the other racers out there. I mean, we got some good racers, you know. Talk to a lot of them, you know, Matt Chef, Matt Sudar, those guys, you know. It's hard to compete with, so I just haven't even tried my shot.
What about like some of the lower tier racing leagues or like the kart series and shit? Have you done any of that?
No, I've messed around with racing. I like it, but I leave it for others. I got some other things that I'm working on.
Well, tell me about that. What do you got going on?
I've got some stuff that's been in the mix for a while. Killer World Inc. You can see the logo in the background.
Kill the world.
Created that last year, trying to, come up with something of my own. So, auto dealership. I was trying for like something, a super auto dealership. So I'm in Washington, D.C. right now with Killer World Inc. I opened up about 6 months ago. Still kind of listing some items and going through, but if you go look at my property, it's a mess. I mean, I've got so many cars and just so much stuff around it. I need to reorganize.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up on that. The organization on properties is like so cumbersome in Upland. It's ridiculous.
Well, I bought the property, looking at all the sizes, put the showroom on, started moving my assets over, and then ran out of space real quick. So I started buying around it, built some more showrooms, with the intention of maybe selling some totems or, some assets of my own, which I have some cooking up. So I'm excited to announce some of that stuff soon, but it's still kind of in the mix. But the dealership's open. It's, let's see, what's the address?
So it's out there in DC.
Yeah.
So if I search up Killer World Inc., I'm going to find it in the directory.
You'll find it under World Automotive DC. But Killer World Inc. is my brand. So
Okay.
World Automotive DC is under that brand. And it's
World-
3700A Nebraska Ave, Washington, D.C. And if you search that and you find it, you're going to see the clutter. So definitely need to spend some days organizing, but, with the family and work and all that good stuff, trying to play it all in.
Yeah, let me see if I can go find it real quick. Let's show this off. All right, so it's
World Automotive DC. And it's going to be WRLD.
That makes a difference. WRLD. This one right here.
Yep.
All right.
That's
Yep.
it. Started that a while ago, and just kind of a work in progress. I got to spend some time on it and really focus on, what the market pricing is and adjust and, move around some stuff.
You got a fuck ton of cars in there, bro.
Dude, a lot. Lots of assets.
Dang. You only got a couple listed, but you got a shit ton on your lot. That's cool. Okay. What's your favorite? Do you have like a favorite one in there, or like a prized possession?
Prized possession. I think my prized possession, honestly, is the monster truck. I drive a bigger truck in real life. I love diesels and 4x4s. So, I own the monster truck. I'm not sure if it's on that property, but I think that's my pride and joy. Pay a little too much for it, but waiting for a monster truck track to come out, do some racing.
Dude, that would be sick.
Yeah,
They got to do something more than just like the street race. And they have a monster truck. They have, I don't know, go-karts. I mean, what did I see? Well, they got the trucks at the very least. They should do something outside the road. Put some rally cars in the game.
I think they promised a track when those trucks came out. I remember seeing something about, monster truck tracks coming soon or something along those lines.
Really?
So that's why I chased that truck, collected those carts.
Yeah.
The whole thing, man. But
that was a tap. So you bought it off the secondary market, the truck, or did you buy all the shit to earn the truck?
So I had all the carts, but I had to buy the Frankenstein cart off the secondary market. Which triggered the 3 carts to get the truck.
Right. Was that Frankenstein one pretty expensive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did something very stupid for it.
Hey man,
Probably
if
the
the
most
monster truck is
serious thing
important,
I've ever played in Upland, honestly.
yeah. What the hell is this? I'm looking at the chat.
Besides, that's the stock car. That was
The
a
stock car.
Yeah, that was a winner for me. I was chasing that for a while.
Okay, so you got a stock car, but you don't race with it. Do you loan it out to people, or what's the plan?
I don't know. I'm kind of hoarding right now, I feel like, and I need to make some moves.
Yeah, you do look like you're in horde mode for sure. With that automotive lot with all those fucking cars.
Yeah,
That's cool though. Like, do you have
I
like
mean, that's one of many
master
lots with
plan?
cars, too.
What's that?
I said that's one of many lots with cars. I mean, if you look at the lots next to it, there's a couple cars in there. There's cars kind of hidden everywhere, so I need to kind of centralize.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. You're in it, man. You're in that car game for real.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of business plans going, but I haven't really finalized anything, so I really need to kind of nail that down.
Yeah, it is hard, man, to like balance real life because so much of the shit that happens in this game takes so much time, like moving assets or setting up like a business plan or whatever you're doing is it's very time consuming. It's not like just a couple clicks and you're done. It's like fuck, it takes forever.
Yeah, especially when you're trying to do things on your phone, and you're at work or something, you're in between breaks, stuff like
Yeah.
that. Charter. So when you get time to grind on, desktop at night, that's what I'm trying to do. Stay up late, move some stuff around, and get set and kind of go. So that's kind of my goal here in 2025 is really get these game plans going and start moving some stuff. I definitely created a presence. I feel like within some collector scores or some of the challenges, but now it's time to kind of crack down on business plans. So
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
I see your name up there on leaderboards, and I know just it's just weird because I'll see your name on there, and I'm like, well, hey, I met this guy. He happens to be in Oregon like me. And I'm like, what are the odds that this dude I keep seeing on the leaderboards that's really active in the game just also happens to be like 45 minutes away or like an hour?
yeah.
Which we got to do something about. We got to get together one of these times.
I was gonna say I was just down in Salem and I thought about hitting you up. It was about 3 weeks ago. We took the kids to the state capitol. Unfortunately, the capitol is under construction, but
Yeah.
we walked the grounds and got some pictures and stuff like that. But I was down there.
Yeah, dude, you should have hit me up.
I know. Next time, like I said, it's only 45, so we'll be down there again.
Yeah. So do you live in I don't remember exactly, Portland proper, or you live like in a suburb of Portland? Where?
I live on the outskirts of the metro, so I'm about, I'd say, 20 miles out of Portland City,
So are
in the
you
rural area,
Hillsboro, Beaverton,
outside Hillsboro.
outside Hillsboro? Okay, like west.
Yep, exactly.
So like Banks or
North Plains.
North. But that was the one I was trying. North Plains. Okay.
Yep, in between Banks and Hillsboro.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, when I used to live in Portland and in Tigard and in Beaverton, I'd have to go out that way all the time to go to the coast where I'm from. So I'd drive by North Plains and Banks.
You know it?
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful area. Bunch of country farms and clean air. So that's why I bought a house out here and raised a family. It's a great place. Quiet, neighbors are good. I work 10 minutes away. It's a backcountry road drive to work, and so it all works out good.
Yeah. What do you do for work?
I do transportation. So I work for a food facility and I handle all their transportation. So we're a manufacturer and I bring in all the raw materials and I ship out all the finished goods to food DCs throughout America.
That's awesome. How long have you been doing that for?
I've been there for 8 years. I started doing warehouse management with them, kind of grew my roles into operations, and then I created this position, this logistics position.
Oh, wow.
I really doing this before. It was kind of a split job. And so I found the need to save money and, do something cool. And I love logistics. It's my bread and butter, making sure things move from A to B and everything in between. So created this job about a year ago, got promoted, and been doing that ever since.
That's awesome, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
congratulations on that. How do you see that, like your in real life kind of work translating into upland? Is there a connection there?
Yes. So, I should probably use a lot of that knowledge to move things around now and get my stuff all organized. But I will eventually, when transportation comes out, maybe semis, trailers, all that good stuff, moving things from businesses, or, even if there's like inner brokerage in Upland. That's kind of what I established, with my food facility was we were brokering out everything. And so to save that money and to, increase operations internally, I became that broker. So I could kind of see the same thing when it comes to Upland, when people want to move stuff from, city to city. They don't have the assets. They want to throw it on somebody else's assets, such as a cargo van or such as a semi. I think that's going to be pretty cool. And that's something that I'm looking forward to, since that's, warehousing and transportation is really what I love doing in real life. So I would love to do it in Upland, and figure out a way to profit off UPIX or, relationships, partnerships, businesses, whatever that is. I think that's a huge possibility. It was talked about, not too long ago. I remember people bringing that up. And unfortunately, I just wasn't one to grab a semi. That's one thing that I'm out there looking for, is a semi, but I wasn't one that was able to grab it early on.
Yeah,
I think I came sometime after semis got released, to be honest, or I wasn't buying packages that were that expensive at that time. I came in real shy,
Right. Is your like vehicle acquisition process, is that intentional as it relates to kind of maybe potentially leaning into brokering transportation and goods, and is that an intentional effort there, or is that just a coincidence?
I'd say it's a coincidence, but a good coincidence to have.
Yeah, because they seem like they would tie in like perfectly if we get to a place where there is an opportunity to hire somebody to deliver goods or whatever, or to transport items or assets. You'd be well equipped to be able to have a fleet to just start pumping that shit out like immediately.
I sure hope so. I mean, it's always been my dream in real life to, own my own business, and, transportation and something along those lines have definitely come up the last couple of years. So, I mean, whether that's hauling freight out there in the real world and then doing it here in Upland, I mean, that's something that I would love to do. And if that's an opportunity that arises, oh, you bet your ass I'm gonna take a shot at it.
Yeah. So you're on the hunt right now for a semi truck. Have you found any good deals out there that are worth pulling the trigger on?
No.
No.
Not
Are they all outrageous?
I honestly haven't been looking. I've gotten some offers in the past for that stock car, semi for stock car, but at that time it was like $750 to $3,000. So I mean, honestly, I couldn't do the apples to apples thing. I haven't been looking at all, but it has been a thought. So if anybody sees this and they have a semi and they want to trade, we've got plenty of assets and stuff to negotiate. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Well, shit. Let's find you a semi truck.
There you go. Doesn't matter the color. I guess I just don't want yellow. I prefer not yellow.
Prefer not yellow. You take what you can get, but hopefully not yellow. I get, dude, yellow is such a gaudy color. It's gross.
I don't not like yellow. It's not like I don't. I'm not a fan of the yellow semi.
Yeah. My son, man, his favorite color is yellow, and it pisses me off because he wants everything yellow. And I really don't like yellow. I think yellow sucks.
Well, I say that because my girlfriend's favorite color is yellow. So yellow.
Yellow, no. That's a hard pass for me. Anything yellow, I'd be like,
I'm more of a red guy. I like red or green.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like green. Green's my jam. I can fuck with some orange though, for sure.
I can mess with orange, but orange just reminds me of my daughter's favorite character, Blippi. Orange
Blippi?
and blue. Yes.
What is that from?
You never heard of Blippi? That's because
No.
your kids are older.
How old is your kid?
2,
Oh,
6,
yeah.
2.
Yeah, mine are 9 and 11 now. So whatever
Yeah,
the hell Blippi is, I'm sure they're not watching it.
Blippi's the new show for them.
I've heard of Bluey,
Oh,
but
yeah, I've heard of Bluey.
I don't know anything about Bluey. I don't know.
I don't know anything about any of them. I just know their names.
You don't sit down and watch that shit with your daughter?
I do
Pretend like
sometimes.
you love it?
I won't lie. I do sometimes. He does some pretty cool stuff. Eddie's riding dirt bikes. He's snowboarding. And he does the West Coast. I think he's up in Washington. So, some of the stuff he does the show on, I mean, we've been there, a couple of the museums or
Okay.
spots, stuff like that.
So Blippi's like a person?
He's a person, man. There's like 3 of them now, though. It's
Oh,
kind
I
of
thought
like,
that was a cartoon.
no. I think there is a cartoon, but he's a real person.
Oh, okay. I'll take your word for it
Yeah.
if you say so. What else you got going on? So you got your automotive, and you got a massive fleet of cars. You got your brand. I see you've been on some leaderboards. What are some of the things that you've been tackling lately?
I'm looking at this frost season gamified earnings, trying to gauge, what we're going to do here in Vegas and try to game plan there. But that's the thing about Upland is there's just always so much stuff going on, so it's hard to kind of focus on one project before jumping into the next. I mean, we just got done with Wars. Now we're into gamified. They're already releasing, frost season racing. So it's like, it's just so hard to kind of pick and choose what you want to do, as I'm always trying to kind of be a part of everything. And I love meeting new peers and, new opportunities. So it's a struggle.
Let's look at these gamified earnings real quick since you brought that up. I have it, if I'm not mistaken, right fucking here. Would you look at that? Have you looked at this much?
I'm looking at it on my other screen right now, but I haven't looked at it until today.
Yeah, I only looked at it today. Well, I think it came out today, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, most of the information I read is while I'm taking a shit. And so while I was having my personal time away from my kids, which seems like that's the only way I can get like uninterrupted time to myself half the time. Like, hey, I'm just gonna go take a dump real quick, leave me alone. And it works flawlessly. I don't know if you've had that same experience.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, so this shit starts tomorrow, February 1st at 9 o'clock in the morning, and goes through March 15th. And then do you try to get that 15.2% every time so far?
I do. I try to get it, but the last 2 seasons I was slacking, and I didn't get that stuff until after the first drop. So when that first drop hit, I only got like half of my challenges done, and then it kept triggering me like, get back to it. So I need to stay on top of it this season and just cut them all out. I mean, they're all relatively easy except for the referral bonus.
That one always sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so stake 500 spark. Stake 500 spark per hour during the season in Las Vegas. Easy. Swartley says there's no referral this season. I bet that'll be like the surprise one, maybe.
Yeah, that's going to be the last bonus.
Yeah. Winter Warrior, log at least 25 days. That one's easy. Well, these first 2 are easy. I'll do those automatically. Frost minting, mint 3 properties during the season. I'll do that when the city releases. Do you get involved in the city releases?
Yeah. So I joined, just to go back, I joined Upland, I wrote it down. I joined Upland in November 20th, 21. I bought my first property.
Okay.
In Bakersfield. I bought 3 of them, the FSA. And ever since then, I've been a part of every city opening, I believe, except for Trenton and Stockton. I don't think I went after those. Besides that, yeah, I love city openings. I really want to get some badges from city openings, but you know, I'm always at work when they
Yeah,
were,
same here.
and you know, my work internet, obviously there's a million other people connected to it, so I just can't get that Pioneer or that. I'm always right there every single time on that property I want, and it's boom, gone. I just
Yeah,
can't get it. And
minting,
doing it
beating
on
that
your
first mint is hard.
doing it on your phone is horrible too.
Yeah, no, you don't have a chance if you're on your phone. You got to have like a direct line with super fast internet. But yeah, I work in prison, so like I don't even get. I have to go out to my car, get on my phone if I want to do that, or take the day off, which I don't do that. I've never taken a day off for a city release.
Wow.
Never done that.
Yeah, I haven't done it either, but I've thought about it. I've definitely thought about it.
Think about it every time.
I've got enough PTO in the bank to be able to do it for every city release, but I just maybe I'll do it next time. Now we're talking about it, so watch
Yeah,
out, people.
yeah. Watch out. You're gonna get one of them damn badges. You could always get one of the ones that aren't like the biggest one or the most if you just start
That is true. I mean,
banging
I've
out.
already got plenty of badges. I remember once upon a time I looked at those badges all the time and thought they were so cool that other players had them, and I just never could earn them. And then they came out with, I think, the World Traveler badge and the FIFA badges, and I got a couple, and then I missed a couple, and then I just got really serious about the badges. So anytime there's a badge out, I am definitely hunting after it.
How many badges do you have now?
Ah, man, I have to look.
Oh, I could tell you in about 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. We'll switch over real quick.
Couple of badges I was upset that I didn't get. I mean, not really upset, but they should have done some type of participation badge for, you know, the what was it, the charging terminals, that speed run,
Yeah,
and the Sparklet Wars. I wish we could all got some participation badges, but I've been chasing after a couple. I like the collector's badge. That was a cool one. You
yeah. You
know,
got
that
15 badges. Nice.
the collector's badge was the easy one since I'm a hoarder. You know, it's just
Yeah,
happened.
you got that FIFA badge. You got that Genesis Week attendee. The Golden City Rush badge. Yeah, the collection badge. What do you have to do to get this collection badge? What'd you do? Is that the
I think
uh,
you had, what was it? Collecting special items, did it say?
yeah, it says awarded to players who have demonstrated their keen eye by collecting special
Oh,
items across Upland.
I remember it was Block Explorers. I think it was
Oh,
Block Explorers that you had to have, and I ended up having them all anyway, so it was a
oh,
win-win.
that's okay.
I think my favorite's the Purge, though, or the Stock Car. I like those two.
Is it? Yeah, I got this stock car one for doing those 70 races. Um, you just had to
Yeah,
complete the 70 races. Yeah, I got that one. I was pretty happy I did that. I didn't stand a chance, but I was like, I'll bang out these 70 races
I have a
during the
fun
holidays.
story about that one. I forgot. I go to work at like 4:30 a.m. So
Good
I
God.
totally forgot about that event. I ended up waking up in the middle of the night, remembered about it, and did it in the morning and completed that within a couple minutes of that close time to get that badge. I remember I was really nervous because I was just racing and racing and racing, and I was like, I was trying to calculate out the hour, make sure I get enough races in before it closes, and I just made it.
Yeah, I think I think I had a couple hours to spare. But yeah, I was kind of in the same boat because I was having to work, and so I would do them while I was driving. I just turn them on, let them go, and then turn them on, let them go while I'm driving because I can't. I didn't need to like control the race. I didn't need to win or nothing. You just have to start it and let it finish, and then
I
start
had,
up a new.
I had a couple that kept crashing, so it was getting me nervous because I had to keep getting out of the app and get back on. So, but it was a challenge. I
Yeah,
did
it
it.
was a cool challenge.
It
I hope
was.
they do something like that again. That was pretty neat. And I got lucky. Well, I guess I didn't get lucky. I went hunting for one of the stock cars. I went and spent all the money to buy the passes so I could qualify to get the opportunity for a stock car. And then I just got the trainer series. I was like, fuck, man, I can't do anything with a stupid trainer car. Until this came out, and then I was like, all right, well, fine, I can put it to use.
There you go. I got like 4 of them before I got that stock car.
Yeah, I really wanted the stock car pro or competition series or whatever it is.
Although the 24 trainer series, they're pretty cool. I like the look of them.
Yeah, I think they look cool. I'm not upset that I got it. I was really hoping that I'd get that it's the pro.
Yeah, pro series.
All right, so back to this gamified earnings thing. So you got visit 3 different cities, treasure hunter. I suck at treasure hunting. I almost didn't do this one last season because I was just slacking off too much, but I just fucking.
Man, those are standard treasures. Those are easy.
I know they're easy. I'm
no treasure hunter. I suck at treasure hunting too, and I think I've only collected a very, very small amount of spark-free treasure hunting, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. I think maybe I've gotten 2 spark chests ever.
I used to buy a lot of spark back in the day, you know, when it was high priced and I thought it was going to be something crazy. I mean, we did get that huge drop to kind of alleviate when it hit the markets, but yeah, I stocked up back in the day and then started kind of, you know, leveling out from there. Started getting some challenges and stuff.
You probably got hooked up on those spark drops then, huh?
Oh yeah. That's what I'm doing right now too. I'm trying to participate, and you know, I participate in wars, you know, to get a drop. It wasn't huge. It was like 1,000, which was pretty cool though. I thought that was interesting. And then I'm trying to build in Louisiana, Louisiana for the NOLA.
Yeah.
So I can get that drop. So we'll see what happens. I think that ends here in a couple days.
How involved were you in the war stuff?
I was pretty involved. You know, I bought a bunch of bundles. I think I got like 8 bundles. I ended up getting a cart, which was cool. You know, that's what I was really shooting for, was that sideboard cart. But you know, there was kind of a lot of drama around it, so I kind of stayed out of that stuff. I'm a neutral guy. I like the positive stuff. So
that's me. Yes, that's me as well. But I got drawn in.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw my friends. I saw a bunch of names out there, and I really didn't get involved because I wasn't going to let something like that ruin reputation and partnerships and friendships. That's the most important thing to me. So I wasn't going to get involved. I did the best I could for my team, and I supported, you know, everybody else if they were on another team. But it was fun. I thought it was fun, and it was very interesting. I'm glad Upland did that, and I hope people participate in the future. We figure out a way to just know it's a game, you know. I knew I wasn't going to get in the top 25 either. I wasn't trying to, you know, be a number 1. I didn't get the Block Explorer, but I'm not crying.
Yeah, even though it got a little dirty, I don't have any hard feeling towards anybody. It was never anything kind of that bad. For me, it's just a game. I treat it like a game. I had some feelings about it, but you know, at the end of the day, I mean, I don't fucking care. I'm gonna play again. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna do it differently. I'm gonna avoid the drama, and it'll be cool. I look forward to hopefully fighting with people I fought with in the last one and new people this next time. So I don't care. I don't care at all. I just know that I gotta watch out for certain trends, and I'm gonna avoid that at all costs.
Yeah. It was definitely its name, Wars. You know, with the Z.
Yeah.
It was fun though. I found enjoyment looking at my properties throughout the day, thinking I'm okay, and then somebody's right there attacking me, you know, and I'm kind of maneuvering, and yeah, it was a good time. So
it was a good time. Yeah. Yeah. After I kind of cemented my place, outing the cyborgs, I sold all those assets, and I made a decent amount more than I put in for sure. I came out on top no matter what direction. it went. So
Yeah, I should definitely look at selling some of those assets. Those were going for some good top dollar there. I saw.
they were. It was ridiculous. I couldn't believe it, and they sold fast, super fucking fast.
Well, thanks to you, I got the pass. Otherwise, that would have been a whole another handful to try to get a pass. You know,
Yeah,
that team trade was easy. So,
yeah. I'm glad I could find somebody who needed it. So,
well, you know,
well, somebody that I knew that needed it, somebody I wanted to give it to, not just some rando.
I appreciate it. My pops always told me it's all about who you know. So, connecting is
It's true, man. Making connections. That's the ticket. For me, that's what this whole game has been about. Like doing this channel and getting out to Genesis Week and just being in the community. It's all about connections. Like the gameplay is cool, but I wouldn't be anywhere where I'm at now, which still isn't very high. But I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the connections with people I've made so far.
For sure. Yeah, I remember, kind of doing some interactions with people early on in the game and then kind of seeing them on some YouTube videos or, some interviews face to face or even meeting some people at Genesis was awesome, actually meeting with people that we were buying stuff or interacting with,
Yeah.
some games out there too,
Was that your first Genesis Week?
That was, yeah. That was
Yeah, mine too.
out of left field. I just basically told my family, I'm like, hey, I'm going to Vegas this year. I love Upland. I really want to get into it and meet some people and connect and network. And that's what I do all day anyways. I network with carriers and drivers and all that good stuff. So it was just natural to go there and meet everybody. And it was fun. And I was very shy, at first. But I think, this year, if I decide to go again, be a little bit more open and interactive, and hopefully I'll have my business plan all locked in by then. So we'll see.
Yeah, get yourself a booth, bro. Start selling those cars. Hand out your business cards or whatever with your, I don't know. Get your shit out there.
Yep. Yeah. In time, man. In time it'll happen. Anyways, yeah, these gamified earnings are easy. So I'm glad to start getting those done tomorrow.
Yeah, dude, some of these are just going to come. Most of these are just going to naturally happen, at least for me, just by playing the game. I'm constantly moving, like going to different cities. You're going to get a badge just for buying the pass and burning it. Did you buy one, by the way?
I did. I bought two, and of course I got the same two.
Yeah. This is the first year I decided I was going to go with the full collection to try to get that. Well, I mean, last season was only the first time they did it, but to get that fourth one or the third one.
Are they more expensive?
I
think $6.99 because that's something that triggered me yesterday. Not triggered, but just flashy. I was like,
were they $5.99 before?
I thought they were cheaper, but maybe I'm wrong. I thought they were $5, but I'm just probably thinking about the city passes.
Yeah, you probably are. I think they've always been $6.99. But I don't know. I can't remember exactly.
How many did you pick up?
I bought 5 of them. And I got lucky and I sold 2 of them, 2 of the duplicates, but I got one of every one. So, and I burned one of them, and I'll get that bonus 4th one. So I'm pretty stoked about that.
You have your own shop, right? You sell them.
I got several shops. Yeah, I got several. Actually, just
I'll take pointers from you.
What?
I just need to take pointers from you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, there you go. Well, I'll take some pointers from you because I just submitted my application for my first car showroom. So.
Oh, nice.
I did that today, so you can help me out with that.
Yeah,
I'll tell you about the adventures. You tell me about the car showrooms, and we'll collaborate.
Yeah, before those the meta ventures, I remember they kept selling those bundle packs of the cars.
Yeah.
And so it got me interested in getting my own showroom going so I could acquire some of those bundles. And then I start running it, and they haven't sold any bundles lately.
Dude, that was the same motivation for me. Like with there was a block. I think they did a Block Explorer one. I was like, oh, I need to get a Block Explorer shop.
Shopper.
And then they haven't done another one of those. And I know they've done the car ones. I'm like, well, let me get a car showroom so that way I can have a shot at that. But they haven't done another one of those either.
I got to get I have a bunch of assets that are already done that I need to submit to the UGC, but I have not gotten my factory finalized. When you build a factory, and this shows kind of how still new to the UGC I really am, but when you build a factory, you need to submit for that factory then to be able to manufacture out of it, right?
Yes.
Same thing like with the showroom. When I submitted the showroom and all that good stuff, it's a similar process, but with manufacturing part.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I need to do that. I've got a massive factory being built in Vegas right now that's almost done.
Oh, really?
Coincidental that the gamified earnings is going to be in Vegas, but this thing is gigantic. And so it was one of the properties I think I acquired out of one of those legacy bundles, one of those really expensive, it was like $120 bundle. So I'm excited to get that done. It's been taking me forever because I've been allocating my spark to all this other stuff, but finally I got, less than I think 40 days, something like that on it. And after this NOLA is done, I'll just shift it all over and kind of knock it out.
Yeah, no, I've been in the same boat. I have a medium factory I've been working on for, I don't know, better part of 6 months that I just keep pulling Sparklet from to go put on other things. And right now I put it all back on there the other day. I think I have like 20 days and then it's done. But I just want to get that thing over with so I can stop thinking about it and just start, because I have 2 small factories, but they are so fucking slow.
Yeah, I have a small one in KC and it's just too small. The property's too small. And, I figured Vegas would just kind of centralize things. So if transportation does kind of pop open, that will kind of give me a little hub right there to kind of get to the West Coast, get there to the Central, and shoot out. So I think that factory's going to be a good spot.
Did you do that race thing that they did last season where you got to race across the United States?
Yes, that was with the badge I was talking about earlier.
Okay.
Are you talking about the charging station one? The Vegas? Yeah. I did do that. I sucked. I started 2 hours late because I planned it out all wrong. And I put mileage on my Mint 1 cargo van. Tons of mileage.
on the Mint 1? Well, I mean, ultimately, that doesn't matter.
I decided
I don't think they're going to break down.
No. I just saw that, during the auctions, people started listing that odometer or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. And so I have a feeling that at some point, people will start caring about that, consider probably a price in there consideration. So
I know Swarley, he's been working on trying to get his car up to 1 million miles or kilometers or whatever it is that they put on it. He wants to be the first one to get like 1 million on it on the odometer.
Hey, that's my dream in real life. I've got a old 7.3 Super Duty diesel, the international, the 1 million mile diesel engine. That's my goal. Try to put 1 million miles on that engine.
That's pretty awesome. You drive it you drive it every day?
Not every day, but a lot.
Okay. Race to 1 million. Yeah. That's right here. That's awesome.
Upland. We got
let's see. So there's only a couple more of these things to get travel to Las Vegas in a car. I don't want to do that, but I will. Metaverse shopper, buy 3 items from MetaVenture. That's easy. I'll do that, no problem. Expert burner, exchange 3 items. That'll be done when I do my race where I use 3 power-ups. And then whatever this 14th one is, just some random thing.
They've got another collector's rank going on for Frost season. I was just reading, and the rewards are. Woo!
Where's that at? Did I miss that one somewhere?
Yeah, go back to the original. It's down a bit.
Frost Racing Season, Frost.
Down one more.
Oh, right here. The Collector Score Challenge. Yeah, let's look at that. What is the Collector Score? Did you do that decoration thing in Tokyo where you decorate the property?
I tried, but I couldn't compete with who won. Amazing people that we have, in Upland. So
Yeah.
their creativity definitely showed.
I was super surprised I made it in the top 25 of that. I think I was 24th.
Oh, I didn't see. Nice.
Yeah,
What'd you
I
get?
got it was a Santa Block Explorer.
That's cool.
Yeah, I was pretty stoked. I didn't even get to finish what I was doing. I was like, fuck it.
Actually, now that you said something, I might have gotten that same Block Explorer. I think
You might have been in the top 25.
Maybe. I'll have to go back and look.
Let's see here. Still open in beta. This is our collector's rank. Seasonal leaderboards. Resets every 6 weeks. Trash collectibles released during specific season. Rewards are given at the end of the season based on final standings. In case of a tie, the winner is chosen randomly. The all-time leaderboard doesn't mean anything unless they changed it. Tracks your cumulative collector score. Highlights overall prestige. Rewards consistently and deep engagement with the Upland ecosystem. Okay. These leaderboards launch next week, apparently. Frost Season Challenge. I think we kind of get the idea what that is. Wednesday, March 19th.
Running, yeah, March 19th. Wow.
Oh, running until March 19th, yeah.
Yeah. But look at that. Look at those rewards.
First through third gets a 3-headed dragon block explorer. That sounds cool. I want to see what that looks like. Oh, there it is. 1,000 sparklet, and then season collector's badge. That ain't bad at all.
It's hard to get in that first 3 though. That's where they keep placing those nice badges. Sparklet Wars, that charging station across the Vegas, it was the same thing as the top 3.
Yeah, I think with and I think you might find like a bunch of people getting tied unless people just buy like a ton of just like the past badges or the past legits. Unless people just do a bunch of weird shit like that, you're probably gonna have like, because if you do all the events and say like you place in the events, maybe not, because I guess they do change the score based on like what mint number you got. So that kind of changes things.
That's true. Yeah, lower than that.
Okay, so 4th through 10th, 3-headed dragon block explorer. I kind of want that block explorer. I think it's pretty cool looking.
That is cool.
And then 500 sparklet, and 11 through 25, 3-headed dragon block explorer. Okay, I just want to get in the top 25. I want that block explorer. I think it's rad.
I think that's a goal we'll shoot for.
Yeah, well, I mean that's the goal this time. The last season I was like, I'm not going to do that, but this one I don't know. It feels like a good
Wonderland season.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't feeling it for that one, but this one, I don't know. I like the dragon. Dragons look cool to me. So the aesthetic for the Wonderland season, I didn't like it. So I was like, fuck it. I don't want to collect this shit.
It was out there. I definitely acquired that special pass, but it was out there. Yeah, it was different.
Yeah, it was weird to me. But yeah, this one I like.
Frost season seems pretty cool. I like the designs and all that good stuff right now. It looks pretty cool. So we'll see what happens.
It's weird that they chose to do like a ice dragon in Las Vegas, though. That seems like a weird thing.
That is strange. Well, frost, desert.
Maybe if it was like a fire and ice kind of theme, that would be pretty rad.
Yeah.
But all frost, I'm like, well, that's not very applicable. Not in Las Vegas.
And with badges being 50% of that calculated score, that's hard. So, a lot of people that have those badges already, are probably already top ranked.
Yeah, so like it's a fuck anybody who gets in the top three. If you get in the top three, or if you get a badge, even probably just one badge, you're going to be hunting that top 10 almost probably with the badge by itself. Because you'll get a badge for your pass, which is everybody that will probably get that. Anybody who gives a shit will probably get that. But like this thing where only there's 3 of them.
Yeah, that's gotta weigh heavy.
Yeah. Yeah, because the passes are like the lowest thing. The block explorers. Yeah, if you get in the top 3 of this, I mean, you're getting this block explorer and the badge. You're going to be, even if you did nothing else, I think you'd probably land in the top 10 with just those 2. That's just my speculation.
And Smart Wars, the next Wars, is that in Vegas?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Let's see. I think it says
I have a pretty good footprint in Vegas.
Because it says it, I believe, in this post here, the time challenge seasonal structures. These seasonal structures are kind of lame. I'm not gonna lie.
You don't like them?
I mean, they're okay. They look fine, but like, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of white. White's just so bland and boring.
I think that's just their standard picture. You know, yeah, obvious. Actually, yeah, some of those special buildings are only one set color, huh? You can't change the color when you build them.
No, you can't. It's not like your like the regular buildings. You can just design what color you want. These ones are the unique seasonal structures. Yeah, they'll just come like this. This one on the far right though, this one looks cool. I like the way it looks, but yeah, like the apartment thing, I don't know, man. Just the white blandness is boring.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they could have a couple other color assets in there.
For sure. But yeah, Sparklet Wars Round 2 is coming to Las Vegas right here.
I need to figure out how to make those models. You know, the funny part is I went to college for 3D modeling. I did architecture. That's something I was really big into, was drafting, architectural, residential construction. And so I did a bunch of 3D modeling, such as, you know, like tools or mechanical parts and stuff like that. But it was all done through AutoCAD. So I don't know anything about Blender, and I really haven't dove into kind of figure it out. But I need to, because I'm interested in that stuff. Blueprints, all that good stuff.
I bet it would translate pretty well, like what you know from AutoCAD and your schooling. I doubt it's dramatically different.
I know. I need to spend some time just kind of. So I'm saying, Upland is just, there's so many opportunities to do so many things, and you know, I've been lucky enough to connect with everybody and kind of see what everybody's doing. I just really haven't nailed down the plan yet. But that's the most beautiful part about Upland, is that there's just so much to do. You know, everybody's on a different adventure, a different course. Every day can bring you to something new. So in time, we'll hit those check marks.
Yeah, you'll find like the exact lane you want to go down and just tackle that. Yeah, I'm in the same boat, man. I don't know. I know I like doing this. I like doing these videos, and I like connecting with people. But as far as like what's my niche, I don't know, man. Maybe just maybe doing content and just bring people in. This is something I really enjoyed. But yeah, as far as what am I gonna do in the game, I don't know, man. Fucking build things or do structural ornaments. I can't build any of that shit. Swarley does it for me. He's super generous. So he's like, hey, here's a thing. Let's sell that. I'm like, all right. Or I say, hey, I need a map asset. Can you build this thing for me? He's like, I'll see what I can do. And then we go. But I don't know, man. I don't know what I want to do exactly, like in the game, other than just get my monthly yield up. That's kind of my biggest motivator. But other than that, probably just creating content. I don't know, man. There's so much to do in this damn game.
What's your monthly yield right now?
That's pretty low. I think I just got like 75,000 or 76,000 or something like that a month. But I dedicate most of my efforts of putting money into the game are flipping, which I don't do a ton of, at least not lately, and then just like using like free apps. Like for instance, I drive 80 miles one way to work every day, and so I'll use Upside when I get gas, and then the rewards I get back from that, I put that into Upland. And so I got a couple of other apps. That's how I do it, because my wife will kill me if I put a fuck ton of money into this imaginary world, and so I gotta be able to justify it. So yeah, I spent all the money I put into Upland just comes from like different avenues where I get bonuses on things I already do, and then what I do have, I'll flip properties and stuff and buy in USD and flip for UpX.
Smart. I use Google Pay.
Yeah.
I buy on Upland, so just get the Google points, and then I have my cell phone through Verizon, so I get like a Google Pay perk, and it basically will, every couple days I'm able to kind of open up a prize and it'll give me free points, so then I can translate those points into money into Upland.
No shit.
Yeah, it's nothing crazy, but I mean, if you're buying those packages,
every little bit counts though.
Exactly. So
I use Google Pay for certain things, but like not for, I don't link my debit card up to it or anything, even though I should.
That's what I do. Yeah, you link it up.
And then like purchases like in the real world that way too.
Oh yeah.
And then
what I use is Coinbase. I love Coinbase. Coinbase card is amazing. I got in early on, like 4 years ago, when Bitcoin was low, when it was in like under 20 grand. And so I remember I got smart, and that year I used that debit card to pay all of my bills. And so anytime I'd have a bill, I'd just run it on that card, and I was getting back Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever I was choosing at that point. But then Bitcoin went way up, and so I cashed out, every couple months, every time I was accumulating, and it was going right back into Upland. And so it was like a good cycle. And
that's
same
awesome.
thing, there's a couple of apps called, I think, Bling Games, and you could get Bitcoin in small amounts. But nowadays it's really, really small.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it was worth it though. I was collecting quite a bit. So
that's awesome. Yeah, I used to have Bitcoin back when it was like $200 a Bitcoin.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then I sold it when it hit $1,800 a Bitcoin. I sold it all, thinking that was the highest it's ever been at the time, and then it just shot up from there. At the time, I didn't really know a lot about the blockchain. I didn't know a lot about a ton of crypto. I mean, there wasn't a ton of cryptos at the time, but fucking hindsight, holy shit.
That's how I got into Upland, to be honest, was, when Shiba Inu and all that stuff, those meme coins were like getting big. I had somebody at work that was starting to kind of talk to me about it. And I've always been kind of a nerdy, techie guy, so I didn't get in early on. But he got me into like Shiba Inu, and then I got into Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, all that good stuff,
Yeah.
Then it brought me to virtual property, and I found Upland. And that was just a whole different game changer. I remember 2 people at my work were playing Upland, and us 3 for a while were kind of talking about it, and then they fell off, and I just kept going. And at one point, I just really pushed my foot down on the gas and never turned back, just hoping for the best. And yeah, Genesis Week kind of sealed the deal. I like the devs. I got to meet a couple of them, Lisette and I forgot who else, but including the community. I mean, that sealed the deal. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to continue doing this, and one day it's going to be on a bigger level. And I'm always doing this with the intentions of my kids too, you know, trying to build something for them or save
Yeah.
up for college in the future or something. So I'm always trying to invest in some fun stuff that, you know, we'll get back later on. So that's kind of how I came onto virtual property, was through crypto.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, I think we align it kind of in that direction too. I believe Upland and like metaverse in general, whatever it is going to be like the next big thing. That's the direction this world is going. And similar to you, like, yeah, building a portfolio that's something I can, you know, pass down the line later on if this thing continues in the trajectory that I think it's going to go. Um, I look at it as like I would hate to be like one of those people, much like Bitcoin, where you have every opportunity to get involved, but you don't because, you know, it's scary. And then you just like kick yourself in the ass later on, like investing in Apple or Microsoft or Amazon or any of those things early on that anybody could have done. And now the people that did, look where they're at now. I don't want to miss that boat again. And I think this could be one of those boats.
It's true. So, you know, I jumped on that wagon when I could. I wish I could have got a founder badge, to be honest. I wish I had found Upland a lot sooner, but I came a little bit late, you know, 2021. So,
yeah, I think I came in 2022. I don't remember that. I think it was like February or March or something like that, 2022. But yeah, same boat, man. I wish I could have been on much earlier, but you know, everybody says we're still early right now, so
that's true. I mean, I jumped on a couple other bandwagons too. If you've ever played Atlas Earth, is another.
Yeah, I dabbled with it a smidge.
Love that game, man. It's still kind of way beta stages, but it's cool. It's fancy. It's kind of mimics Upland in a weird way when they first started. You know, a virtual property, in a different way. And then I also got into Coin. I love the Coin app. You know,
me too.
I use that thing all the time. XYO is amazing. You know, so I made quite a bit off XYO, and actually I got into NFTs off XYO. You know, all the pickaxes and the mining boots and all that stuff. So I haven't sold any, but I have them.
I got into the Coin app in like 2019, and I didn't know what the fuck it was. I just remember seeing like Dennis Rodman on TV talking about it, and I was like, well, I like Dennis Rodman. I like crypto shit, so let's do it.
Really?
And I didn't know what it was, and then I put it away for like 2 years, and it wasn't until maybe it's longer than that. It wasn't until like maybe last year I heard SC Kicker talking about it, and I go, wait a second, I think I have that app. And so I fired it back up and found my account because I forgot all the information. I didn't have much on it, but I did get like a little, kind of like a founder's badge or whatever that says founder in 2019. So I can hang my hat on.
That's cool. Yeah. See, I've got the birthday ones. I came in on the second birthday, so I have the second birthday, the third, the fourth. I think they're on the fifth now.
Okay.
Badge. So I missed the founder badge there too. I think there was a founder badge in Atlas Earth too. That original people got, and I didn't get one. So they have a passport that's got badges, you know, similar to the badges in Upland, for cheap certain things or buying cities. Because now they've got like monthly challenges that you can get a badge for. So.
Oh, do they? I haven't checked in on that in a while. It's been months, probably 6 months or so, since I messed with Atlas Earth.
I bought my entire neighborhood here in Oregon, and then I bought the entire facility that I work at on Atlas Earth.
I think I bought like a block at my facility. I do like that you can like mint anywhere, which I think is kind of cool.
It is cool. At first it was a little different than buying the entire property because you're just buying the 10 by 10 parcels. You know, they're just little tiny squares, but it's all in fun. I love that you get to see the different rarities. You know, you've got that rare, or common, legendary, and epic. So it's just fun kind of seeing what you get from buying that parcel.
Right. Now you can like level those up or something, right? Can't you?
You can, yeah, you can buy cosmetics now. They're legendary cosmetics, but they're expensive. They're like $100 just for the cosmetic, just to upgrade that parcel that you're already paying $5 for a parcel.
Yeah, no shit.
But I so that's why I went down to Salem too. So I was buying. If you go to the Capitol and you bring up the app, I was buying all around the Capitol building.
Oh, really? Were you minting it or like buying off other people?
No, I was minting it. There was a couple spots still open, so I minted that, and I minted Oregon Department of Transportation.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah,
That's funny.
yeah.
Okay.
There's a war memorial there too that I minted. I was the only one.
I didn't even think about that. Like that's
Oh,
that's
yeah, I
a
got
good
smart.
idea.
I went up to Washington probably 2 months ago and did the same thing up there at the Capitol. Went on a family trip and was like, you know what, I'm gonna save up for this, and yeah, I just went around the Capitol minting all the good spots, hoping that one day they'll kind of turn into Upland and I'll be able
Yeah.
to sell.
Or maybe they'll merge or something. That wouldn't that be some shit?
Well, XYO and Upland merged because they did
Yeah.
a little thing. So I would love to see that one day, a partnership between Atlas Earth and Upland. I don't know how that would work in any way, but definitely cool entities, cool companies. Upland's way more interactive and more. They've got their own Discord. I don't know what Atlas Earth does. I think they have a Reddit, but I'm not part of it yet.
Yeah. Like I said, I haven't dabbled much in Atlas Earth, but now you got me thinking about that a little bit. I need to be more strategic about kind of hedging my bets on the future with metaverse stuff outside of Upland as well. Did you see? I had a question about XYO or the coin app. The fuck was it? I know that they recently launched this thing where they have their own blockchain now. Did you see any of that stuff?
For XYO,
Yeah.
I didn't. No, they released something.
Yeah, just the other day. I can't remember exactly what it was. But yeah, something about they have their own chain or
Huh.
platform. I don't remember, but it looked like it was a big deal. But some of it was a little bit over my head. So
They might have, because they just did a big bum rush. I remember it went way up and then it dropped down to like 5 years ago. And I think people were like, buy, 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 buy. So
yeah,
something might have got announced like that or something soon. But
yeah,
yeah,
it was just the other day. I'll have to go look it up later, but yeah. So do you just like mint or not mint? Is it mint? I don't know. Like mine for all of your coin in that, or do you do some of the missions, or what? How do you get your coin up?
for XYO,
Yeah, or just in the coin app.
the coin app, yeah, you mine for it. So, I mean, anytime you're driving to work, you're going out to
What do you
eat.
do? Like, how do you like? What's your method?
Oh, I'm mining all day. So my cell phone is literally on coin all day. So that sucker's plugged into the wall all night mining. I wake up, it's mining. I'm at work, it's mining. Unless I'm like on a phone or using my
Yeah,
cell phone. But I try to mine that all the time. I've got that little scan card that gives you the 10%.
yeah, me too.
I pay for the plan too, so I think the plan's it's expensive. It's like $35 a month, I think, but
Okay.
it's like a times 20 speed, and it goes through a big old list of additional,
Yeah, so you're
rewards.
pumping shit out.
Yeah, I'm averaging at least trying to get like almost 10,000 every 2 days, which is
Oh wow,
low.
you're going that high, 10,000 every 2 days.
Yeah, I'm trying to at least get 20,000 coin within the week or
Okay.
something.
Wow, I need to step up my game on that. Fuck me. I have the little card that I scan every 4 hours, but I thought about doing like the basic plan, like $8 a month or something like that.
See, I think you get 8 hours of scan there, so you don't have to do it every 4 hours because the buy up plans they allow you to kind of increase that window. It's an 8 hour window instead of 4.
Okay. Do you transfer any of that to like Sparklet or anything? What have you done that yet?
No, I want to. I was excited when that got released, but honestly, I redeem it all for XYO right now. But I need to do Sparklet.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna do that soon. So
I've done it twice now. I've got up to like 50,000, and then I just kick it over to Sparklet and send it over into my wallet. So I have it just sitting there in the wallet at the moment. I need to bring it into Upland, but it's been giving me a hard time. Won't let me do it.
how much is 50,000 coins of Sparklet worth? Almost, just rough.
Uh, like $20.
Not bad.
I mean, what am I? It got me. It just obviously it depends on what Sparklet's at the moment, but I think I got like 6,000. No, not 6,000. 600. The last time I did it at about 50.
50,000 coin almost.
Yeah, I'll have to double check. Let me look. Let me bring it up on my.
Yeah, it all flexes every day, but I
Yeah.
just what the ratio was there. I've got a lot of maneuvering tonight in Upland, though. I got to pick up a bunch of stuff, some carts, some structure ornaments. So I got a little bit of traveling to do.
Save it all for tomorrow.
No, I got to do it tonight. I got to get it done. My kids have a basketball game tomorrow, so I got to be all morning over in the next town over. So.
Well, at least you can get that mining on the coin app. It looks like the two that I've transferred in, it's like $35 so far worth for the two. So
That's not bad.
yeah, I just didn't do shit for it really.
Yeah,
I didn't. Most of that I got from just playing some of the games on there.
those rewards are pretty good. Or the surveys, except I hate taking, the 5, 10, 20, 25-minute survey. See, Atlas Earth does the same thing. You do surveys, you can do games, and you get Atlas bucks back just like Upix or anything else.
I don't fuck with the surveys, man. I don't got time for that shit. I say fuck that. I hate doing surveys.
Most of the time they kick you out anyways.
Yeah, so I just play the games because those are kind of fun, and I only do the ones that like have like a high reward. So if it's not a high reward, I don't fuck with it.
Yeah, me either.
So, but yeah, I might have to think of a different strategy on how to get my coin shit up, so that way I can get more Sparklet.
It's all about bringing it back into Upland, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's what it is for me, man. If I can do something like on a low level or like even like kind of a freer level, and then put it back in the game, because I want to make this game as free to play as I possibly can. For me, like I don't want to have to put in like any more extra money than I already do from the free apps and shit that I do. Occasionally, I'll spend some of my own money, but I really gotta limit that because I gotta make the wife happy. She hates the idea of me buying crypto. She hates the idea of NFTs. She thinks all of that is just imaginary shit. I'm like, trust me, it won't be in the future. Like, just trust me. And she's like, well, I'll believe it when I see it. So I'm like, ugh. It's such a slow game.
It's a slow mover, but it's definitely surpassed everything that I've seen. I mean, I used to look at Decentraland and Sandbox and entities like that, and Upland has just completely surpassed it. I'm just waiting for my hometown to open up in California so I can buy it up.
Where's that at?
Yeah, I'm originally from Humboldt County, so Blue Lake, McKinleyville, Arcata, Eureka, California. Real in California.
I'm waiting for just Oregon. Give me some city in Oregon.
I want Oregon too.
I don't know if we'll ever see that, but
I would most likely think it would be Portland. I mean, Portland or Bend, somewhere in Bend.
Yeah, Bend would be tight.
That would be pretty cool. Hopefully in time, we'll see something. We'll keep sneaking it in their ears. Oregon.
I know. They could do like a what was it, like a Dallas Arlington kind of situation. Just do like a Portland Salem.
Yeah, there you
That would,
go.
that'd
That's a
be
good
perfect.
idea.
Yeah. Get the state capital in the biggest city in the state.
And then start transportation because we got I-5. We'll just run it I-5, man, all day
Absolutely.
long.
Just running down the freeway.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
All right, man. Well, shit. Well, you got anything else going on before we get out of here for the day?
No, I got my kids coming home soon, so just turning off the switch and playing dad, man. You know how it is.
I know how it is. Yeah, I got a honeydew list. My wife's got me going on. Got to go do some shit. So I get it. Watching my kids. Well, they're watching themselves at the moment, but I don't want to leave them for too terribly long. But yeah, you got Discord, you got X. What do you got? Where can they find you at if they want to get in touch with you?
I've got mostly everything. I mean, I've got it. I started a Facebook, x707xOGKILLA. I haven't really done anything with it, but you can find me on YouTube, X, Discord. Discord, I'm pretty heavy on. I joined that community, actually a couple of Discord servers a while ago, and that was another thing that I really was thinking of, was trying to do some type of like auction house. I saw a couple.
Yeah.
Even currently, some people running some auction houses. I just thought it was amazing. And I don't want to compete with what people are doing now. I think they're just doing a phenomenal job, but I really want to try to create some type of just small auction house for, my brand and the assets that I have. I mean, I've just got so much going on that I would like to kind of funnel them out at some point and auction it. I thought that'd be something fun to do. So shout out to the people that are currently doing that. You guys are doing it great, and I picked up a couple items from there, and it's been awesome. Good experience. I thought that was something that I want to do as well.
Yeah, that would be cool. What do you have like your own Discord that you do?
No, I don't yet, but I will probably maybe end of the year, maybe next year. We'll see.
Okay. Now I know I just got you on to the Vulgar Uplander Discord, so we can, you want to do some auctions in there, we can make something happen.
All right, man. Well, we'll talk. Yeah, definitely. I love partnerships and stuff.
Yeah, it looks like Swarley after your S2R.
I see the S2R. Let me hit me up. We can come up with a deal for sure. If I have more than one, it's a yes.
All right, Swarley, hit him up. Hit them up. You guys can work it out. I did want to ask about your name. Like, tell me about your name.
Yeah, good question. So 707 is Humboldt County. That was a big thing of my logo too, of why I created it. You can't see it, but down below is backpacker and kind of the galaxy behind it. Humboldt County is definitely a beautiful place. It's right on the coast. Ferns, redwoods. It's majestic, and so I wanted to kind of bring that into my brand and into my name. And I actually created this name. I must have been 12 years old. That was my Xbox gamer tag. And so I have never switched that Xbox gamer tag. So if you ever want to hit me up on an Xbox, that is my same gamer tag.
Dude, I'm going to hit you up today. Are you playing Call of Duty or anything like that?
Yeah, I play it all, man. I love Bethesda games. I play all Call of Duty, Battlefields. Yeah, man, I'm a gamer. I'm a nerd. I play it all. Crypto, So, but yeah, 707 is the old area code, and OGKILLA was just something that I always loved. It was just a cool name, and obviously being from Humboldt County, people know OGKILLA. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I kept it branded through, social media or through all platforms on gaming, and just kept it there.
Swarley's talking. What the fuck are you talking about, Swarley? Yeah, that's cool though. I didn't know that 707 was Humboldt County.
Yeah, it's 707 is one of the biggest area codes I think out there. It's from Northern California all the way down to Vallejo, so it covers a huge amount of landmass there. But it is my old zip code. and or
That's awesome.
area code. So.
Yeah, and OGKILLA is just it's just a fun name to say. I remember when we were out in Vegas, it was like I was hanging out with you and we were hanging out with Jin Skrilla. It was like
Everybody
OG
gets things mixed up.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, you know, when it came to, I think I started off playing. It was Counter-Strike, to be honest, and that was
Okay.
big. And you know, clans were big, so I had joined the
Yeah.
clan back then. I was really young. I was like 12, 13. And so I started getting used to kind of clan games and competition games, you know, back then. And I wanted something that was kind of out there. You know, I wanted people to know that I was the killer. So I was,
Yeah.
you know, I wanted to be the OG at that time. And so that's kind of, it just all came together as 707 OG Killer. And so there's a bunch of other clan members on Xbox that have 707 now. Some of them aren't from the original clan, but some of them just have it because they're from the same area code. But that was an original clan tag, and some of my closest friends still have it on the Xbox.
That's cool. I played Counter-Strike like for the first time maybe like 4 months ago.
Really?
Yeah. My buddy
man.
hit me, hey, you ever play Counter-Strike? And no. It was okay. Like it was fun, but
There's a new one.
I don't know. When did it come out?
There's Counter-Strike 2 now. There's Counter-Strike Global Offense. This was the original Counter-Strike on PC.
Yeah, it was just Counter-Strike.
Yeah, those days were so much different. I mean, this was before Call of Duty. This was
Yeah.
like Counter-Strike, Day of Defeat, you know, before Team Fortress, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was just fun. So that's kind of where I learned how to tournament and do Call of Duty and Halo before all that came out.
Yeah, you're like an OG gamer.
Yeah. I mean, my
The
dad
OG.
was into gaming. He was into arcades, so I mean, I had the Sega Game Gear, I had a Game Boy, I had a Super Nintendo, a Genesis. But my favorite console of all time is the Dreamcast. I absolutely love the Sega
Dreamcast
Dreamcast.
is so good.
So good, man. And the game Toy Commander I just wish they would remake that on current consoles. It was just the best game ever.
Yeah, I was talking to somebody the other day about the Dreamcast and how because somebody was saying, oh, they're gonna make a new Sega's gonna make a new console. I said, no, they're not. They're not making a new console. I said the Dreamcast was their last shot. They made a great console, but they were ahead of their time. And then they fucked on the DRM shit, and so people could just burn games, and that killed them.
Yeah. Sega Bass Fishing, all that stuff on that Dreamcast was just so fun. It's just so much of my childhood memories.
Yeah, and then that little memory card that goes in the top that has a screen on it. You can do all the different shit with that. I remember playing Madden on that thing. You pick your plays on this thing, and so nobody can like look at your screen to see what play you're gonna pick. Oh,
that was the coolest feature. Yeah. I missed some of that small time, you know, innovative stuff that came out. It's like, wow, this is so cool.
Yeah, this massive controller. Yeah, dude, that thing was rad.
Yeah, I still have all my consoles. I mean, I have probably every console that ever came out almost in my garage.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, I'm a true collector in real life too. You know, I like Pokemon cards and baseball cards and old tech decks and
Yeah, dude, me too. My wife is pissed off because I have a bunch of cards. And she's like, why do you keep getting all this shit you're hoarding? I said, no, it's called collecting. I'm collecting these things. And she's like, well, you need to stop collecting.
Educate.
I try to like I've been collecting Lorcana cards lately. Because I was like, I want to be at the ground floor of Lorcana. So I've been buying a bunch of that shit. And she's like, stop buying Lorcana cards.
Yeah, and they add up, but you pull.
I know I've sold a bunch of them. I buy them and then I'll sell duplicates that I get that are worth it, and I've made some decent money doing that.
I just went to get the McDonald's Pokemon Happy Meals, and we pulled a Charizard out of there. First time, yeah.
How long ago was that?
It was just a couple days ago. It was like 4 days ago.
Oh, they're doing that right now?
Yeah, I think it started on the 21st. I think it started.
Oh, my kids are all about that shit. I need to go get them a Happy Meal then.
Oh,
We're going right after this.
dude, I started seeing the prices on eBay on some of the collector stuff for Pokemon, and I was just like, you know what, I need to get back into it. So I went back to my parents' house in California, grabbed all my Pokemon stuff from when I was a kid, started sleeving it all and putting it in the binders, and ever since then, anytime I have an opportunity to get a Pokemon card, I'll grab it.
Yeah, I like Pokemon cards. I do. My daughter loves them. She loves them. She made me play a game with her the other day of Pokemon. But that shit's fun. It's fun to do like with your kids too.
Oh,
Yeah. Are your kids into that stuff?
The two older kids are, but the youngest, they're too young right now. But yeah, the older kids definitely play, some Pokemon Go and buy packs of Pokemon. My oldest son, I mean, he's coming back with these crazy cards from school. I can't believe some of the stuff that people trade there. Those kids don't really know what cards they're trading at
They have
school.
no idea.
Yeah, he'll come back with some of the cards. I'm like, where did you get that from? Oh, I just traded it from school. So I'm like, well, sleeve it. Yeah, sleeve it and put it in a hard sleeve too, When I was young, nobody was really sleeving stuff around.
No, dude. We were reckless with that shit.
Yeah, my family wasn't like, hey, John, make sure you put all these in a sleeve, and put them in a case for later on. No, I put them in a rubber band and had to take the rubber band off, and some of the cards were ruined, and some really good ones from, 96 first editions, but
yeah,
all in learning.
Yeah, you never know, man. Fuck. Yeah, that shit drives me nuts nowadays. I look at that stuff and I'll get my kids, cards or whatever, and they'll just like, oh, this is cool, and they'll just like throw them on the table. I'm like, hold on a second. Let's look through those and protect the ones that are valuable, you freak. You're gonna kick yourself in the ass if you don't do it now.
Yeah, well, gotta educate the kids. Save the cards.
That's right. Yes. You gotta save the cards. Yeah, I love collecting shit. That's part of the reason another reason I got into Upland, because I just like collecting things. And digital assets are so much easier to collect than physical assets. They take up zero space.
They are, but man, I'll tell you what, going through your assets in Upland,
dude, it's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, and then I couldn't imagine the people that are out there manufacturing all this stuff and have 1,000 mints of something, and they got to go through that.
Yeah,
and they're transferring stuff one by one. I mean, it is just a logistical nightmare,
dude. It's fucking terrible. I don't even have it bad as some people, but like I've been making these walls, these prison walls, and I just having hundreds of them is a fucking nightmare.
That needs to be a top priority of Upland.
Yes.
Fix that and to create some type of solution to move multiple entities at once. I think it's been talked about. I think they said they might look at it, if I recall.
It's got to be a blockchain logistical issue. It has to be.
Well, trying to move mass amounts like that through the blockchain too.
Yeah, at the same time, I don't know how they do it. I'm sure it's possible, because I think UPX land, they can sell bundles, and so you could sell things at the same time. I don't know exactly how this shit works, but I feel like there's got to be a way.
Well, here in time, hopefully they make a change, and then we're able to kind of move that stuff around a little easier. Because it's a nightmare. I think that's the number one reason too. I kind of been slacking, is just it makes it so hard to kind of go through your properties, go through stuff. I mean, I accidentally sold when Sparkling Wars got on. I accidentally sold a property in Tokyo before I realized I had a bunch of stuff on sale from months ago. So I had to go back through and kind of delist things or unlist things and make some arrangements. But yeah, it needs to be an easier way. Navigate through stuff. That 3.4 at the bottom just keeps getting more tabs, So
yeah.
We'll see what happens, but
or body. What the fuck? Oh, level. I'm catching up on the chat, and fucking Level Up Tech is saying some shit that's funny. Can you see the chat on the side?
No, I can't see it.
Oh.
There it goes. Yeah, under your comments. I see it.
Yeah. Fucking Level Up. What's 129? So his high score in asteroids or his body count in high school? Yeah, it might be. I'll go with body count.
Look at that. Counter-Strike is like 30 years old.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out what he was talking about. He goes, Rob, what is 129? I'm like, I don't know, dude. I know what 129 is for Swarley, but I don't know. That's his fucking story to tell, not mine. I don't give a shit. Alrighty, sir. Well, let's get out of here. I'm gonna find you on Xbox. I just got to copy this fucking name. We'll play some games, and then let's do this again, but in person.
Yeah, no, I'm down.
Like,
we'll figure out something.
Yeah, I mean, I go to Portland, especially during soccer season, all the time. It's not very difficult for me to get out to North Plains at all.
Yeah, you guys are more than welcome here. I mean, we have a spare bedroom too, so I'd love to, have you or us down there again and meet up. Yeah, we should definitely do another live though. That'd be fun.
Absolutely, we'll find some time. We'll make it happen for sure.
Well, hopefully it doesn't snow next week. I heard some snow's coming in, so.
Yeah, I keep hearing that too. That's going to be a fucking nightmare for me if I have to drive to Tillamook every day.
I hate the ice, man. And every time we get the snow, by the second or third day, everything's just iced over. And so my truck turns into a bowling ball, and it's just, it's real fun.
Oh, I see what's that. Yeah, the snow. I drive to Tillamook every day, so when it snows, that sucks for me big time.
That's where you're working? Is out in Tillamook?
Yeah.
That's where the prison is?
That's one of them, yeah.
I like Tillamook. Tillamook's cool.
Yeah. What's that?
That's far for you.
Yeah, it's 80 miles from my house.
Damn, you're putting 160 miles a day.
Yeah. 3 hours of my life is driving every day to work. But compared to where I work, when I work in Woodburn, at McLaren, no. I don't want any part of that.
You better buy yourself an electric car at that point, man.
I would love to buy an electric car. My wife, again.
My neighbor's a Tesla sales rep. If you want to go Tesla, he'll hook you up.
Yeah, I do. I want an electric car real bad. I just got to get I told my wife, I said, I'm going to buy one more gas car because I was going to buy an electric car. And she said, please don't buy an electric car. I said, fine, I will give you one more gas car. And then after that, I'm going electric. And so that was our deal.
Nice.
So I just bought my Subaru last year. So
I want one electric, one diesel.
Okay.
And maybe a nice muscle car, but that's later down the road.
Maybe they'll do like a diesel electric hybrid, and then you have the best of both worlds.
Yeah, that'd drive our country insane.
Yeah, that would be fucking awesome.
Dang, 80 miles though. Yeah, I'm only driving 6 miles, so I got 12 miles on the tank there and back.
Yeah, it's a personal choice. But
I was there once upon a time. I used to have to drive across the city for years, and it took me like 2.5 hours to get back. And we're talking it's like 15 miles maybe.
Dude, I know. At one point I lived on in Southeast Division on 130th Division.
Yeah,
and
that's where I used to work over there by Foster.
And I worked in Hillsboro, right next to Intel. And so driving that every day was like a 2-hour drive.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's horrible.
You do it at like 3 a.m. It's 20 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fast. But yeah, you do it at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a nightmare. It's the end of the world.
Anything after about 2 o'clock, 2:30, you're done.
Yeah, and it's so much worse now than it was. I was doing that in 2006 or 2005. It's way worse now.
Yeah, traffic has gotten really bad. I moved out here in 2013 out to the east side. And man, it was easy to get from one side of the city to the other. Like I said, it was like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, if that. I mean, Portland's not that big either. It's what I consider like a big little city because you could
Yeah.
get from one side to the other or north to south 30 minutes, 20 minutes, tops, unless you're in that jam-packed traffic.
All right. Well, hey, actually, I want to give something away. So let's do this before we go. Let me fire this up. I'm going to share a screen. We're going to do hashtag OGKILLA, and I'm going to give away a tea bagger and I don't know. Oh, a bunny coin from Scory23.
Nice.
So hashtag, I'm going to bring it. It's going to come up right now. Hashtag OGKILLA. Swarley, you stay the fuck out of this. I'll give you a reach around later, you dirtbag.
I want your free shit.
Oh, he does it anyway.
That boy.
If Swarley wins, I'm gonna give him a Detroit property. That's what he's gonna get.
Ooh. A high-end Detroit property or a low-end?
No. It's gonna be the cheapest one I can find. If Swarley wins, I'm gonna give him my lowest yielding Detroit property I can find in my whole portfolio, and it's gonna be
100,000 epics net price.
It'll be like, yeah, probably. It'll give him like 2 epics a month. I know you made them both, you ding dong. My wife is asking me. I don't know if she's going to pick me up something from the store or not, but it's always nice when she's like, hey, do you want something? Of course I do.
Yeah.
I want something.
We want dinner.
Yeah, I want dinner, woman. She'll be like, well, then make it because you're the one at home. I'm at work.
I'm the one that makes dinner too.
I don't make dinner very often. I'll go kill the dinner, and then she'll make it.
There you go. Do a little hunting on the side, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. We'll definitely have to link up then.
All right. Are you a hunter as well?
Yeah. Fisher as well.
Oh, me too, brother.
What the heck, man? I love outdoors. I was born in the redwoods, man. Come on. Outdoors is my thing. Camping's my
born on the coast. I was going to go fishing tomorrow for some steelhead.
All right, man. I'm going to hit you up after this.
Good, for sure. Do it. We'll hook up. We'll go do some fishing. We'll go do some hunting. I know some spots.
You going to Vegas this year?
That's the plan.
All right. Trying to drag my family along this time, but they didn't want to come. So
they don't want to drive down to Vegas?
We fly. Actually, we could drive, but I don't want to drive. Are you driving?
Yeah.
You flew last time, yeah?
I flew last time, yeah.
Yeah. It was relatively cheap to fly, too.
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can fly out of Salem this time because there's a direct flight to Las Vegas from Salem in our airport, and it's like $70.
Maybe I'll do that. I was going to say, why don't you come up to Portland and we fly out together?
Yeah, for sure. I was going to do that until I was talking to my buddy the other day. He was like, yeah, I fly to Vegas every so often. I go, well, how much was it? He goes, it was like $70 one way. I'm like, no shit. Like, that's fucking cheap.
Yeah, we'll have to look at it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. All right, let's do this. Where's it at? There it is. 7 entries, 10 seconds, and then I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit the button, and then we're gonna give away 2 things. We're gonna give away a tea bagger and a what did I say? Oh, a coin. So let's see. 8 entries. There's 9 watchers now.
I'll get those entries in.
Get your entries in. OGKILLA, have you seen that my little tea bagger that Swarley made me today?
No. Let's see it.
I'm gonna have to let me I'll find it real quick. Assets, steamy. This will be. This is. I give this. You can't buy these. You can only earn them.
So it makes them so much more special.
And they'll
man.
get.
Those are cool.
And they're fucking huge too. We made them as big as we could make them.
Awesome.
If you hold on to it, I do a 5,000.
It's got the little turd on the back.
Yeah. The poo.
That's awesome.
It's this is a teacup, tea bagging a plate and dropping a poo. Is what it is. So Swarthy 129 made this for me.
Way to go, Swarley.
So this is what you'll be winning. Let's go. We're gonna go spin this thing right now. All right, here we go. This is for the tea bagger.
Who's it gonna be?
Who is it going to be? Metaverse Millen with the teabagger. Congratulations. I think this might be his second one he's got.
There you go.
And then the next one will be for the coin. I'll reserve this for you in my LA showroom here shortly. And then the next one for the coin, it's like a little rabbit coin. Is it going to be lightning leg? It's a Scory 23, like little rabbit coin thing, which I'll also reserve for you in. Oh, Kuro, did you not get in fast enough? I think you did. I think you were in. But just in case, we'll run it one more time for one more teabagger. So it'll be 2 teabaggers and a coin. Who's going to win the teabagger? The last one. No, fuck you. You're getting a Detroit property. Yes, the Easter coin. That's what it is. All right. I can't do that. I got to give a teabagger away. But Swarley's going to get that Detroit property. There we go. 81st Battalion. I haven't seen this name before, so congratulations. You're going to get a teabagger. And perfect timing too, because probably on Monday I'm going to give away the 5,000 to teabagger owners. So hit me up if you want to make a trade for these assets, or I will reserve them in my showroom in LA for you. So that is that. So that's done. With that being said, OGKILLA, let's connect. Let's go fishing. Let's go hunting. Let's play some Xbox games, and then let's get a beer and kick it, since we're so damn close.
Yes, sounds like a plan, man. I appreciate you having me on. This has been exciting.
Hey,
this is my first time on interview, so, and we almost hit the 2-hour mark, so I appreciate it.
Hour 43 for sure. Yeah, man, it's been great. It's been something I've been wanting to do. I've been wanting to chat with you for a long time, get you on here, and we just haven't been able to make it happen. So I'm glad we did today.
Yep, we'll do a part 2.
Absolutely. All right, man. I'm gonna end the stream, hang out for a second, and then we'll chat offline.
Sounds good.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching, and I'll check you next time. Peace.